Hi there, my name is Robert Schentrup, and I'm a survivor of gun violence. Today marks 1 week before the 5-year commemoration of when my sister, Carmen Schentrup, was murdered at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas high school shooting in Parkland, Florida. Gun violence is a scourge on America, and one that is unique to our nation. Almost 50,000 people a year die from gun violence. And this is an issue that we know the solutions to. None of our peer countries suffer from this problem. And yet, it took over 30 years for us to finally do something about the issue of gun violence. For the first time in nearly 3 decades, the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act that passed this past year has allowed us to finally start to address the problem of gun violence. Additionally, President Biden, when he first came into office, signed a slate of executive orders using the power of the presidency to create change and give momentum to the movement to prevent gun violence. Not only did he address ghost guns, which my colleague Mia spoke about, but also he worked to address stabilizing braces in short-barreled rifles, having the ATF clarify that there are a lot of devices that can turn a semi-automatic firearm into an automatic firearm that should be regulated as such. This, in addition, also came with a zero-tolerance rule for gun dealers who willfully break the law. And for the first time, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms issued a trafficking report for the first time in 20 years. This is crucial to understanding how firearms get into the scene of a crime and how they are trafficked across the country. Additionally, gun dealers are now required to keep compatible safe storage devices for every gun that they sell. This is a crucial step in making sure that all gun owners have a way to be responsible and safe in handling their firearm. However, we still have so much further to go. President Biden can use his power to declare a national emergency around the epidemic of gun violence, the number one leading cause of death for young people. He can also appoint a full-time director to streamline the federal, state, and the local government's efforts to save lives from gun violence. Also, using executive actions, President Biden can enforce a ban on the importation of foreign-made assault weapons. And this is something that the Federal Trade Commission can do. Lastly, using the office and the power of the president, President Biden can communicate the scope of the crisis to the American people, where we've seen gun deaths increase by 8,000 deaths in just 2 years, where we are about to hit, again, 50,000 deaths a year. We need to make a change, and that has to happen with us. Young people are the ones leading the fight to end gun violence, along with the fight to combat the climate crisis, to access reproductive rights for all people, and so much more. It is through young people that we will be able to accomplish the hope and the vision and the dream of America, and I'm proud to be a part of that.